Alright, so what we have here is a fabricated clutch spring compression tool, which I fabricated instead of paying close to $100 for one at Harley Davidson. All it is a piece of PVC piping that is about 2 3/4 inches in diameter, inside diameter that is, and a pulley puller minus the bolt that goes through the center of the pulley puller. So I got about $2 invested in this custom fabricated clutch spring compression tool, compared to what it would have costed me, which would have been close to $100, because I borrowed the pulley puller and the piece of PVC cost me only a couple bucks. Alright, so I'm gonna give it a couple more turns, and then I don't know if you can see in there, but my clutch spring and everything appears to be fully seated, but I'll give it a couple more turns just to give you an idea of how little work this was. To complete this what seemed to be a more complicated project than it really turned out to be. So let me see if I can get this camera adjusted. So I can, what I did was just take this screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and a 3/4 inch wrench, and just turn that until everything fell into place, which it appears that it has now. So just, you know, actually it compressed it pretty good. The piece of PVC, I cut it down to 1 inch and 1/16. Inch and 1/16. Cut that piece of PVC down using my grinder with a cutting wheel on it. And now I'm going to try, or I'm going to proceed with taking my custom fabricated clutch spring compression tool off, and we will see if it worked. Oh, and I used the adjusting screw. This is the adjusting screw. I use the sorry, I'm drinking beer and doing this, so don't try that at home. But this is the adjusting screw nut. I simply put that on the outside of the pulley puller to draw this thing tight. So now I'm gonna reverse that process and see what happens. And we will see if, well, I'll probably be the first one to see if this thing works or not, because if everything isn't seated properly, then this thing is probably going to come flying out at me. But over the 4th of July, we'll have double shots throughout the weekend of music, from great music, by the way, from artists and bands who are from the United States of America. Crossing my fingers right now because okay. Well, that appears as if, oh shoot, see, that's what happens when you don't have a nice garage to work in, nice big garage to work in. But anyways, I'm gonna assume that with the play that I have in this, that I won't be getting any clutch parts smacking me in the face. So I'm going to continue to take this apart, and we will see what happens. See what happens. See what it looks like. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this also, so I will be very happy if everything stays together. There's my piece of PVC. Right there, as you can see. And yeah, like I said, first time I've ever done anything like this, so I'm not a mechanic, and I do have the book out here. This is a 1986 Sportster. That's an 1 1/16", as I said, and it's not perfect, but the 3 marks that you see there are all 1 1/16". And this area where there is no mark right here was just shy of 1 1/16". So it worked out pretty good. Now let's just see if everything looks as it should, which I suppose it does. I've never seen the inside of one of these, but it looks pretty good. All right, that's my cheap fix to replacing a clutch assembly in 1986 Harley Sportster. Alright, have a good day.